Hello, friend of Canaf 54 TV. I am Sam Utshudiema, a lawyer and legal advisor at Advice and Learning Bureau, and my colleague is Jean-Rene, a jurist and a legal advisor at Advice Learning Bureau. You followed us last week when René Kitoko launched the program Justice for All, Justice pour tous. And we were invited to that program and spoke as a legal expert. Today, we're going to talk about domestic violence. In the UK, there is 1 million calls to the police related to domestic violence incidents. 8% of all crimes are related to it. This is why we think that it is a serious subject and we have to discuss about it. Jean-Rene, what is domestic violence?
Domestic violence can be defined or includes threatening, abuse, violence, physical violence, emotional abuse. These are things that we can define as domestic violence.
So what about controlling behavior? Yeah. What about coercive behavior?
All these are what we can classify as domestic violence.
Okay. So when something of this kind happens, what can the victim do?
Okay, the victim first have to have access to information.
Yes.
To know exactly what is, to understand what is domestic violence.
Yes.
If the victim has not much information, he will be stuck to do anything.
Okay.
But if someone knows or have information about domestic violence, the first thing he has to do,
she can seek help. Understand that she can seek
legal help, legal advice, or she can call the police if she thinks that her life is in danger. She can call the police, or she can ask for assistance to other organizations dealing with domestic violence in the UK.
Okay, so I understand that domestic violence is all kind of abuses which happen between people in relationship, between married couple, or between family members. Okay, so
it can be between uncle and niece, or two partners, or dad with a son. Then domestic violence is
all kind abuse.
Any abuse within the family.
Well, within the family. Yeah. Okay, so I understand that there is a kind of proximity between the abuser and the victim, because the abuser can be the spouse, or the abuser can be a parent, or the abuser can be an uncle, or the abuser can be an auntie. Yes. So there is a proximity. Yeah. Okay, so Jean-Rene, when can a victim of domestic violence call the police?
When, especially, I would advise someone to call the police when she thinks that her life is in danger. Otherwise, it can be if it's things like emotional abuse, it can be resolved within the family. Or you can, because everything that, when you involve the police, and if there is any, anything to harm the person, it can move from the private law to the public law.
So I understand that the police should be involved only if the abuse is serious, or if there are serious consequences to the victim. Understand if it's a rape, or if it's like harassment,
assault,
battery, then the victim can get the police involved. But
directly,
if it's not,
you have to get the police involved.
Yeah, but if he's refusing to give money to the other spouse,
as I explained, these are kind of things that can be resolved within the family. But if not, if it can't be resolved within the family, you can always seek legal advice to know what to do. Because many, as we know, I will take this example. People who sponsoring their partner coming from abroad.
Yes.
And they know that when the partner comes in this country, they know
the partner does not work. The partner has to learn English, doesn't speak the language. So the partners has got some difficulty in order to interact with people here. So in that case, like if the partner is abused, can the partner speak to the Home Office? And if the partner speaks to the Home Office, what's going to happen to her stay or his stay in the UK?
That's why I said to you that if someone is living in this kind of life,
yes,
you have to seek legal advice to see how we can help her. It can come to us at ALB, for example, seek legal advice, and we can help her come out of this situation.
To see how she can be helped or he can be helped, and how that can, the impact of that on their status.
There will always be an impact on their status, but we can always do something to help.
Okay, yeah, but there is another question. Somebody is abused by a partner or somebody within the family. Is the victim obliged to remain at home, or she can move out?
No, depending. If you think that you are seriously abusing by your partner or any member of your family, you can move out of the place where you live and go somewhere else, or go and seek help from the authorities to give you a safe place.
Okay, so that means that if you are a victim, you can leave, you can move out from the accommodation and seek and contact the authority to be helped with another place, and they can help you with they can send you into a refuge.
Yeah, they can give you a safe place.
Yeah, in that case, if like you refuse to move out, can you make sure that the abuser, the perpetrator, is the person who's gonna move out? Can you do that as a victim?
Yeah, you can ask your partner, or if it's between partners, you can ask your partner to move out. But most of the time,
but if he refuses, what can you do?
But you call the police then.
You call the police.
If you call the police, and most of the time, if the police thinks that it is a serious situation,
serious offense,
whatever they will do, they will give you a refuge. They will put you somewhere that your partner can't get access to you.
Okay. Yeah. So that means that the victim can call the police if the abuse is serious, because that will have a lot of consequences on the relationship and with the children.
Yeah, but because, you know, for example, if two partners are living together and they've got children, and the man or the woman is abusing physically to the partner, the children can be emotionally abused as well.
Okay, yes. So that means that the domestic violence can have an impact on the children as well.
Exactly.
Okay, and in that case, the victim should seek the information, should seek legal advice, and she will be directed on, she will be given some option about what to do.
What to do, yeah. If it comes to us to seek advice, then we will assess the situation and we will see if what kind of help we can give to her or to him, depending on her situation.